Have you ever wondered if short hair really is as versatile as long hair? Well, if you have that question, then you're not going to want to miss today's video where I take one long pixie and show you two different ways to style it. So as I mentioned, I'm going to take you through styling my hair two different ways. I have a very short, well, it's kind of a long short pixie. So I'll show you how I wear it every day, and then I'll show you a little bit more glamorous look. This is usually what I wear when I go out at night. But if this is your first time visiting, welcome. This is Beth from Style at a Certain Age, and I also have a style blog. It's linked down below, so if you are wondering if you'd like some outfit inspiration, head on over there. But today it's all about hair and styling my pixie. Okay, first step to keep my pixie very smooth, and I have kind of wild wavy hair. So I use this Kerastase Thermique, and I just use a little dab like this. Actually, that's probably way too generous. I'm gonna have to scoop some of that out, but I won't use all of it. Okay, sometimes I get too generous. So then I just smooth it all through my hair, and then I always wash it off because my hands are always a little greasy. Pixie style number one. Okay, when it's almost dry, because I use a high heat to dry my hair, and then I turn it to cool, and then I just polish it off that way. Okay, and then the next step is I'm going to unplug this, and to really, I mean, this might be like totally fine. Some days I may like that. But other days I like it really, I like it really smooth, and I like it a little bit longer because my wave kind of makes it shorter. So then I take a curling, or not a curling iron, but a flat iron, and then I smooth it through. So next step. So here's my flat iron, not my curling iron. And then I just take like small sections, and then I just kind of pull over and down. And this just kind of lengthens and straightens my pixie out a little bit. I don't go through every single strand. Like, you know, when I go to my stylist, they're so methodical. I mean, they're so good at this. As I say, sometimes I just always struggle here at home how I'm doing things. But I do my best. So then I just kind of like take a look at it, see if it looks fairly good. And I think it kind of does. So then the last step, then I could just come along, and this is by R&Co. This is Shine Texture Spray, and then I just spray this in because it just gives it some nice texture. And then I can kind of mess it up a little bit. So then I just kind of come, because I don't necessarily want it to look like it has every strand into place. So then I just kind of play around with it a little bit. And there you go. This is the flat version, or the straight version, I should say, not the flat version. So this is the straighter version, okay? And I'm gonna turn around very, very slowly so you can see. So here's the side, and here's the back. Okay. Here's the right side, and here's the front again. Okay. And I'll show you how I push it back. So stay tuned. The second way that I style my short pixie is I push it back, and I've had so many compliments on this, and it's really it's kind of what my hair likes to do because it's wavy, and it really likes to go push back anyway because of these stubborn colics that I have on either side. So
An easy style for me, but I do use a paste in my hair. So a little dab there, about a dime size, and then I do put the little straightening. Oh, so this is from R&Co. I'll link everything up. R&Co styling paste, and then this is the Kerastase Thermique, and I just put a little bit in there too. I rub them together. If I think that I have too much, then I just kind of go lightly, through my hair, and then I'll wash the excess off. Then I just take a round brush, and then we're just going to go for it. When my hair is almost dry, I come along and put it on a cool temperature. This is a trick that a stylist gave me years ago because it really kind of gives some shine to your hair and kind of sets it into place. So here we go. Okay, so after that, I just kind of come along and take a look at it and how poofy it is, because usually it's a little bit poofy. And then I'm going to come along and I'm going to put a curling iron, a little bit of touch to it, and then we'll finish it off. I just take a plain old curling iron like this, and then I just kind of come along and I see where I want to just add a little bit of height. So I just kind of like come along and just put little spots in here, not all the way around, because I don't want it to be like too... I just want it to be very natural at the very end and not like it's been like the old days. My mom used to come along when I was a girl and use Dippity-Doo, and we would put those pin curls in. So I had this perfectly curled hair every day. So you don't want that. You don't want the perfectly curled, but you don't want it to be too poofy. You don't want it to be, too 80s either. You just want it to be very soft and natural. So that's why I just come along in different spots and then curl that. Okay, and then once I do that, then I kind of, again, I just kind of like, run my fingers through my hair, and I kind of push it more to the side. And then I have this really great product, so it's R&Co. So this is Shine and Texture Spray. So it really comes along nice. So I'll spray it in here, and I just kind of lift it up. And this is what kind of helps me get it all into place at the very, very end. Because it gives it texture, gives it some shine. So I'll just, kind of come along, and then I'll, if I think it's a little bit too poofy, I try and, pull it down a little bit, like that. Give it a little bit, I don't know, this isn't coming out that well today. There we go. No, it's being stubborn. Okay, so there you go. So here, I'll see. So just kind of play with it, kind of push it around, until it's exactly how I like it. But that's how you do a pixie, short pixie, two ways. One is the long, straight, and then the other is just push back. It's really a lovely look for evening time. Just gives you a little bit of versatility to the cut. Short hair is a little bit more versatile than many of us think, and you just kind of have to discuss all the different options with your stylist. If you can maybe push it one way, the other, back, lots of different things. I've just come along today and showed you two different ways that you can style your hair. Of course, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below and join the family over here. You're alerted anytime a video is published. And of course, leave a comment, because I love to hear what you have to say, and so do the other viewers. So thanks again, ladies, and I'll see you very, very soon.